Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Now do not panic if your computer is displaying the no bootable devices found problem, because today we're here to walk you through the process on resolving this issue. Additionally, if this problem has caused some important files to go missing on your computer, then today I'll also introduce you to a software called Recoverit, which is a great recovery tool to get back those deleted files to your computer. This particular error can prevent your computer from booting to Windows, thus why leaving you with a black screen. But the good thing is that the troubleshooting methods, like checking the BIOS settings or repairing the hard drive, can help you solve this issue. I will explain all of the methods in detail in just a minute, so stay tuned. If you find this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Now, let's get into the video to get your system back running once again. Before we jump into the solutions, let's quickly understand what no bootable device means. This error usually happens when your computer can detect a valid operating system or bootable drive. So here are some of the most common reasons. Incorrect boot order in BIOS. If your boot drive is not set as the first option, then your system will not recognize it. Corrupted or missing system files. This can happen due to a sudden power failure, malware, or improper shutdown. A failed hard drive or SSD. If your storage device is damaged, your PC will not be able to boot. BitLocker encryption interference. If BitLocker is enabled or not configured correctly, it may prevent booting. Damaged master boot record. The master boot record contains essential boot information, and if it's corrupted, then the system won't find a valid OS. Now that we know the causes, let's move into the solutions. Method number 1. Check boot order in BIOS. The first method you can use to fix the no boot device is to check the boot order in BIOS. If your laptop says no bootable device, then the boot order in BIOS might be incorrect. So follow these steps to fix it. Let's restart your PC and repeatedly press F2, F12, Escape, or Delete to enter the BIOS menu. Now this depends on your manufacturer. On certain computers, you can access the BIOS by pressing Shift while the computer is starting up. Although it varies from one computer maker to another, that is typically the case. F10, F12, F1, F2, and F3. Escape or even delete. Every manufacturer has a unique BIOS, typically a menu labeled boot or boot options, or even something similar that will be seen at the top. Press enter to pick this menu after navigating to it with the keyboard's arrow keys. Now look at the boot order and ensure your hard drive is set as the first boot device. If your hard drive or SSD is missing from the list, it may not be properly connected. Turn off your PC, unplug it from the power, and carefully reset the drive by disconnecting and reconnecting it. If you're using a desktop, try plugging the drive into a different SATA port on the motherboard or using a different SATA cable. For laptops, ensure the SSD or HDD is securely installed in its bay. Once you've adjusted the boot order, press the key to save changes and exit. Usually, it's the F10 key. Then select yes to confirm and your system will reboot and attempt to start from the correct drive. If the error persists, move on to the next fix. Method number 2. Reset BIOS or UEFI settings. The BIOS or UEFI interface may differ across different devices, so check the one that matches your device and then reset to factory defaults. For BIOS with UEFI support, let's open the BIOS system setup screen and click Load Defaults. Ensure the BIOS defaults are selected and click OK. Now confirm the warning messages and restart the computer. Then for the UEFI BIOS, let's open the BIOS screen and select Restore Settings or Load Defaults. Confirm and click OK, then exit. Now restart your computer. Let's wait for your PC to restart and check if it boots correctly. If not, let's try the next fix. Method number 3. Fix the master boot record. A corrupted master boot record is a very common reason for the no bootable devices found in Windows 10 or Windows 11. So to fix this issue, follow these simple steps. Let's boot into Windows Recovery environment. Now, if you have a Windows Recovery drive, insert it and reboot your PC. Otherwise, force shut down your PC by holding the power button as it boots, repeatedly 3 times until Windows Repair Environment appears. Then open Command Prompt, select Troubleshoot, Advanced Options, and Command Prompt. Then let's run the boot record commands. Let's type the following and press enter to repair the master boot record. Then type the following and press enter to fix the boot sector. Then let's type the following command to scan for missing operating systems. And lastly, type this following command to rebuild the boot configuration data. To finalize, restart your computer. And if the issue persists, try another troubleshoot method. Method number 4, run hardware diagnostics tool. If your laptop again says no bootable device was found, then a failing hard drive could be the issue. And when a storage device is malfunctioning or physically damaged, then your system won't be able to detect a valid operating system, leading to this very frustrating issue. To determine whether your hard drive or SSD is failing, follow these simple steps. Let's restart your computer and enter BIOS. Now look for a diagnostics or hardware test option. Run the test and wait for the results. This process may take several minutes, depending on your system. If the test detects bad sectors, errors, or signs of imminent failure, it's a strong indication that your hard drive or SSD needs to be replaced. If your hard drive is failing, back up your data immediately using the next method. If you're facing the no bootable device found, then you should try recover your lost data using WannaShare Recovery before even proceeding to any fixes or replacing the storage device. Let's download and install Recovery on a working computer. Then create a bootable USB drive using the software. Insert the USB into the affected PC and boot from it by adjusting the BIOS settings. Now scan for lost files on your hard drive or SSD. Preview and recover your data, saving it to an external drive. This ensures you retrieve important files before troubleshooting further. For a detailed guide, check out our referral link in the description below. And that's it. Now you know how to not only fix the no bootable device found error, but also recover your files using WannaShare Recovery. By following these simple steps, you should be able to recover back your system and use your computer once again. However, if none of the solutions worked, then your hard drive or SSD may be experiencing some serious failure or physical damage. And in such cases, the drive may not be detected by your system. So, simple troubleshooting methods like the ones we went through today may not come in use. If the damage is too severe, then you may need to consult a professional data recovery service so that you can recover back your files from the failed drive. If you found this video useful, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more useful tech tips. I'll see you guys in the next one, so goodbye and have fun.